Okay.
Hamza.
In the interest of fairness, Osama.
That sounds like a very Muslim name.
Hello,
I
Assalamu
have
alaikum.
to bang on. Yeah, mate.
Assalamu alaikum.
Islam.
I was Muslim. I left Islam about 2 months ago.
Whoa. Really?
Yes, and there was 2 questions in my mind. That's
Ooh.
why I left Islam.
Can I just stop you?
Why?
Because I have a claim I make whenever I meet an ex-Muslim.
No, I am.
what's
He's going to say now that he's got 2 questions that made him leave. So he's going to address those 2 questions.
Oh, he's going to address them. Okay. Well, let me ask the question then. No problem.
Okay, questions.
Because one second. Osama, relax. Right.
Why
You
Muhammad?
I'm going to let you ask your question. Osama.
Yes, I'm asking question.
No, wait a second.
Yeah.
I'm going to make my claim first, and then you can ask your questions, okay?
Okay.
My claim is there's no intellectual justification to leave Islam. So you tell us your intellectual justification why you left Islam.
Because I think slavery is not good in Islam.
No, you don't say that. You say you think slavery is no good.
I can't say that? Why Muslims don't want to hear about slavery?
Osama, stop. So what you're saying is you don't agree with slavery. Is that right?
Yes, I'm not agree with slavery. This is a bad. Okay.
All right. So slavery is bad. And
yes,
yeah.
Bad.
I'm going to be here longer than 5 minutes.
All right. So you left Islam because slavery is bad. And what's the other reason?
Yes, I left Islam because slavery is a bad.
That's it. Is that the reason you left Islam?
That the 2 reasons?
No, there's a lot of reasons because I have read Sahih Bukhari.
What's your best reason? I want your best reason for leaving Islam.
Best reason, Muhammad Sallallahu married a 9-year-old girl.
Okay. So
I love the way he said Muhammad Sallallahu. I love that. Alhamdulillah.
Never became a mother.
Say it again.
What was that point to marry a really young girl?
Okay, what's the problem with that?
So no, there are reasons. So, for example, the majority of the hadith that we have
can decide anything, and how Muhammad can marry with 6-year-old girl.
Oh, one second. So I'm just trying to ascertain this. So you don't believe Islam is true because the Prophet ﷺ married Aisha anha at a young age?
Yes.
How does that make Islam not true?
Yeah, so there's 2 things.
Nothing true. I have read the whole Quran. There's
how does that make it? No, how does that thing make it not true? Islam not true?
Because people made that religion like Christian. They say Jesus was last prophet, and
not an answer.
you say Moses was last prophet.
No, listen. You're answering the question.
You're answering the question.
Listen to the question. How does the Prophet Muhammad marrying a young Aisha at a young age, how does that make Islam not true?
Because she's child.
How does that make Islam not true?
Today we can't marry a child. If we marry less than 18-year-old girl, we are pedophile.
Right, so in Japan, the age is lower.
Yes, I know in Japan.
In Korea, it's older. You need to be 21.
North Korea.
No, in South Korea, you need to be 21.
South Korea, also in India, 21. I know everything.
Right. So does that mean that British society is false because they have the age limit set to 16?
No, British.
Right. So why does pointing out that today has a particular age limit, how does that bear the truthfulness of anything?
Because you can't compare 18 years old with 9-year-old kid.
No. But the thing is,
what is different, but
this is something you're neglecting as well. There is a huge difference between the modern context and an ancient context. Why do you think, for example, in the UK, the age is 16? Why is it 16?
Why is 16?
Yeah.
Yes, 16, you can say a minimum age, but 16-year-old can't marry with 50-year-old man.
Right.
Why not? Why not?
So they can with the parents'
Because
consent for one.
constitute not
But
allow.
also,
One second,
you
one second, Yusuf. One second, Yusuf.
Hamza, yes,
Osama, why in the 6th century could that not happen? Why not?
because they are poor people. They don't know about anything. They are looters.
So why was it across every civilization of the world this wasn't a problem?
No, more
What
importantly,
can you-
why is it
Yes.
16? What's the difference between someone who's 15 years old, 360 days, or 64
I
days and a
said,
half?
listen,
some-
I said you need to defend 9-year-old. Don't bring in 16 or 20-year-old. I never seen 16-year-old girl marrying a 50-year-old man in UK.
What,
What's your religion now? One second, Yusuf. What's your religion now?
No, let's stick
My
to
re-
this. Let's stick to
What?
this.
I know, we will. I just want to understand his worldview and what he's looking at. What's your religion now?
My religion?
Yeah.
No, I'm atheist.
You're an atheist.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how do you
Do
define?
you believe
what's
we're all just
good?
animals then?
What?
So you believe human beings are just an animal, like any other animal?
No, not animal. But
We're not an
we
animal.
are intelligent.
We're intelligent animals.
Who says we are animal? We are mammals.
So who decides? So what in atheistic worldview decides when a female is ready to have sex or to mate? What is the in the animal kingdom in you know
Human rights.
what is the point of a female becoming mature?
Because human rights tell us.
No. Human
rights is.
Yeah.
Human rights isn't divine, bro.
You're an atheist.
Listen, you don't allow 9-year-old girl to drive.
Why?
I'm answering because.
Okay, let's grant it. Let's grant it for a moment.
How do you think you hand over a 50-year-old man?
You keep repeating that, but that's not answering the question. We're asking
you are
to
not
explain why.
answering my questions.
We're trying to.
We're responding to you.
I want to understand.
Yes.
Right, you're saying that you don't believe because this is wrong. So I'm saying, why is it wrong? If you can explain that, then we can analyze it and say, okay, maybe you've got a point. But you're not saying anything. You're just repeating the fact
because you're not answering. You're just making
right. What's your question?
An excuse.
No. You've not asked the question. You've made a claim. I can't answer your claim. You've said Islam is wrong because the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam married Aisha when she was 6 and
why is that wrong?
when she was 9. That's just a statement. I can't just answer a statement.
Yeah, you can answer it. Why Muhammad married a 6-year-old girl?
Why? Because there was a lot of benefit that came out of that marriage. She
was
a strong
benefit?
woman.
She never became a mother. What was
that all
point?
a woman has to become?
Why she didn't get pregnant?
What are you on about now?
What's that got to do with anything? There's people that are not capable of getting pregnant in the world.
Why she didn't become a mother if young age is good in Islam for child?
Because because you're reducing it now as if that would be the only reason. But she was the teacher of hundreds of Sahabi. She taught so many people.
After Muhammad died,
she was a teacher to hundreds of Sahabi. The majority,
I know. I have read everything.
Let me finish. You've asked for reasons. I'm giving you reasons. Yeah. You said why? Because she was one of the closest people to him. She was able to memorize the majority of the hadith. She knew him more than anyone else, and she loved him. She speaks highly of him. You look at characters who have suffered abuse. Generally, they hold a lot of resentment for the abuser. You don't see this with the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Aisha radiallahu anha. There's evidences of his prophethood from her. She testified to this. She memorized a lot of hadith. A lot of our religion is here today because she was able to memorize. And people, when they're younger, they're able to absorb things much better than people that are older. So there's lots of reasons why this was the case. She grew up, and like I said, she was a teacher to the majority of the Sahaba, radiallahu anhum. And the religion was able to propagate the way that it did because of that. There was a lot of benefit that came from that.
Yeah. But just before
she
that,
was a strong woman. She wasn't
just before all of that.
wasn't
Just answer his question
character.
directly. Allah told him to marry her.
How?
Through his dreams. 3 times he dreamed about her, and
That's a lot of dreams. That doesn't make
no. Whether you agree with it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What you agree with, what your standard of morality is irrelevant because you're an atheist. You've got no standard of morality. Your morality changes. Your morality changes depending on which country you're in. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I was trying to establish before.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to say something is wrong, why is it wrong?
Exactly.
Give me a reason. You've asked me why would it happen, so I gave you an explanation as to why it happened. Now you're saying that it's wrong. I want an explanation as to why it's wrong. Explain.
Okay,
What is it that makes something evil?
Explained very good. She can memorize a lot of things. She was teacher, but the problem is there was a lot of kids. Muhammad can make her a teacher without marrying.
No, Osama, hold on. Osama, what's the objective legal age of marriage? Objectively.
That's what I've been trying to establish.
Oh, we are done that.
Well, so what's the objective age of marriage? Objectively.
So, Aisha Radhiyallahu anha never wrote any book.
No,
First
Osama.
book
forget
came
Aisha.
from
Look.
So, your
Osama.
yeah.
Osama, you need
Focus on the question.
Park
Osama.
your narrative now and answer the question that's being asked to you.
What is the
You're not being asked
objective?
specifically about Islam or any other thing. Just listen to what Ramzi is saying. It's a direct question. Please respond.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I didn't give my salam. Assalamu alaikum. I didn't give my salam.
It's like a mini arena, this isn't it? This is
know,
like
right?
the B team. This is like the warm-up pack before Peter Kay comes on. Right, go on, Ramzi, go on, deal with them.
So, Osama, so all emotions aside, because we've had enough of that. What's the objective legal age of marriage?
I think.
No, not I think. It doesn't matter what you think. Objectively, what is the legal age of marriage?
20.
Says who?
20.
Wait.
Why is it 20?
Wait. Hold on. So Osama, earlier you appealed to the age of 18. So are you saying that all people who get married at 18 are pedophiles?
No, I never said. I said
No,
16.
No. Okay, no problem. 16. So 16-year-old. So if I know, right? So hold on. So if a 16-year-old gets married, that's pedophilia, according to you.
Yes.
Wait. Okay. So what if? Okay. Wait. And I disagree. Hold on. 1 second. I disagree. Okay. So which of us is objectively true? Objectively correct. Well, why can't we disagree? Why do we have to go by your definition?
What if I say you have to be 33? You've got to be my age. If you're younger than me, if you're not at least 33 years of age, you're not old enough.
Yeah, I'm 16.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're not old enough. You got to stay away for another.
You're 16.
Wait, Osama, you're 16 years old.
Oh,
can't even
bullying a child.
Oh my god.
That's right, dude. Bullying a child, man. Imagine if this was like real. There'd be like a little kid in the corner. There's 3 of us.